Hello, my name is Erica Taka. I'm an Angelic Reiki Master Teacher, and my page is Healing Beyond the Veil. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. When people ask me what it is I do, it's a lot easier when I am in their energy, when I am either as a message or speaking to somebody face to face, because I can pick up the energy of how they're going to receive the information that I'm going to give. Okay, so I can read what almost the way that I need to explain it is what I do needs to be personal to them. Okay, because this is what it is. It is really personal. It is the most personal healing experience that you can possibly imagine. Okay, this is why I take it with such high respect, and I really acknowledge the power it is of what we're doing. Okay, because this is about you, this is about your soul journey, this is about your spiritual self, your soul path. There are so many layers to it. I can't even begin to unravel them all in one video or 100 videos. It is something that you kind of have to experience and feel to understand the concept of magnitude of the power of it. While it is spiritual, there is zero connection to religion. Okay, religion is important when it comes down to your personal beliefs. Sometimes they are used to help strengthen what it is that you need, and sometimes they're the reasons for exactly the cords need to be cut. Okay, so it works with that. So it's got nothing to do with religion. I do like to link it up though with quantum physics, with science. Now, I'm not a scientist. I don't have any qualifications apart from GCSEs on that subject. But when you start, I needed to know how this worked for me and for those people that I see. And so understanding just a real tip of the iceberg stuff of quantum physics and the atoms and particles and how they sort of interact in time and space that we can't see. There is your answer to how spiritual things work. Okay, I'm just going to leave that with you. I'm going to leave that there. And don't forget that when you connect all religions together, they all have the same underlying meaning. They all have the same values and the same foundation of beliefs when they are used in a constructive and positive way to uplift the soul. Okay, so religion is not a bad thing if it's used for the purpose it's intended, much like anything else. And especially spiritual works that I am doing, you will see many people, and you may unfortunately have had experiences that are have negatively impacted you, for somebody who's not working from their true integrity, from their heart, and putting their soul into it. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to talk any more about that. But what I do is very respected from me on a spiritual and soul level. Okay, so each session that you have is completely different. You could have 100 sessions and each one will be different from the next. There may be similarities to certain subjects, there may be similarities to things. We may journey back to certain places more than once. You may have certain characters that keep reappearing. There's reasons for that, because this is your life experience, this is your soul experience. So there will be repetition, there will be lifetimes that keep needing to come forward. There may be lessons or things that you've not quite learned yet. That could be a positive thing, don't always look at the negatives. Okay, so there could be some lifetimes that are really positive, that the angels will keep going, yes, 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 we need more of this, we need more of this. Don't forget, everything is multi-layered. So if you have one singular experience, there'll be 100 different sort of attachments that come off of that. So, and each one is connected to something else and something else and something else. So, like a ripple effect. Okay, so when we go through and do this work, it is a personal journey. Okay, we could easily say, let's get rid of this cord. Okay, that's fine. That will get rid of that cord for as deep as it is required at that time. There may be other aspects that need to be released in order for that to fully heal or fully let go of. Okay, but this is why it's gentle, and this is why it's respected, and this is why it's powerful, because it takes all components into a consideration at every single moment. Okay, so each session that we have is it's half an hour. It's half an hour in like a meditation session for you. So you're laying there as relaxed as you can be. The more you let go, the easier it will flow. The better the better things will flow. The bolder the stories come, the clarity that it is, the more that you will receive, basically. So the more you let go, the more that can come in through you, for you. Okay, so this is really important. It's like the angels already know why you're here. There might be many reasons. Oh, I don't know if I get rid of that or get rid of that, and you feel like you want to do everything all at once. That's when to just let go of control over what is happening, because you only see from the vision that you have today. The angels know everything about you. They know all of your past lives. They know the pureness of your soul. They know your journey moving forward. They know your heart's desires. Okay, half of the cords that are meant to be cut is about perception. It's about how we view things, how we see things. So if you come into me with this perception, with this perception in your mind of what it is that you want, that might actually be the one thing that is blocking you from seeing further. Okay, so the angels, you come and say, I need to have this release, please. Or from your heart. You don't need to verbally say it to me. It comes from your heart or from your soul. And you're asking this for the angels, and the angels are saying, look, we know this is what you want to release, but if we release this old belief system, that is, you will actually change this and it will have a ripple effect to many other things. Trust us, we've got you. Don't worry about it. Trust us. Okay, it's when you have the perceptions changed, you see things from a different vantage point. You see from a different perspective, and when you have that perspective changed, that's when you think you have these aha moments, or you have this oh my god, really, you see things through different eyes. But these are what you're meant to see. And this is who you're supposed to be, and how you're supposed to be viewing the situation, other people, the world, whatever it is you're focusing on. And it's those belief systems that maybe you have learned from religion, school, families, or just a whole load of stuff that you've kind of made up in your head and can come to this sort of perspective. So there's quite a few things that are also trauma as well. Trauma can trauma can instigate different belief systems, right? So quite often it is these things that are shifting more than anything else. Because if you suddenly, it's empowering. The whole point is that it's empowering you to make better choices, to move forward in life, to live your best life. This is what it's about. We have freedom to choose, and this, you can't forget that. You have the free choice to make, even though it doesn't seem it. So by letting go of your perceptions, by changing the way that you see things, from giving you a much wider vantage point, when you're looking at something from above rather than below, you'll see it from a whole new perspective. This is what the angels are saying. Like, if we show you from here, and so you can see a bigger picture, how much easier is it for you to make the choices that you're kind of stuck in trying to make? That is a gift in itself. Okay, rather than just saying, oh, my life sucks, angels sort it out for me, they're giving you the power to do that for yourself, by releasing these emotional attachments that create these unhealthy belief systems. They could be really simple things. Quite often it comes down to our own value, how we see ourselves. This is a really key thing. If we are not seeing ourselves as the angels see us, as a divine being, as the beautiful soul that we are supposed to be, if we don't see ourselves in that, we're going to attract all kinds of things that reflecting how we feel. All kinds of toxic friendships, relationships, business partners, even just really annoying circumstances, like to take your car somewhere to get fixed and you just attract somebody who just shows your value, like, I'm not really interested, and they don't do a good job. Things like that. Whereas if you empower yourself, and by the angels releasing those things that are holding on to your self-worth, you think, no, I am worth it. I'm worth a better car garage. I'm worth a better business partner. I'm worth a better friendships, better relationships, and all of those things. Let go of it being an ego or arrogance or anything like that. Those are different belief systems. Quite often, those are belief systems that you have to play out in the physical world. Okay. If you are running through your the ego can work two ways. It can either be that you see yourself in a negative aspect, or it can be that you see yourself in over positive. Yeah. So, but we're just going to go with going through the ego, or you're arrogant about it. You're not going to come and see me. You're not going to be open enough to see the angels, full stop, anyway. So because you feel like you're in control of whatever it is that you're doing, and that's not a bad thing. It is just a different path that you're walking. It is you'll need to experience things in the physical world for you to let go of those belief systems about yourself or others, or it helps to sort of the scenarios when somebody is a bit of an arse and they do something that is unkind, and then karma kicks in a little bit later and they have the same thing happen to them that they did to someone else, and everyone goes, ha, 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 look, karma. Actually, where that might be true, that's helping that person understand how what they're putting out, they're getting back. Understanding the power of ego and arrogance, or all of those sort of toxic traits. And those toxic traits, they might be toxic to other people, but in actual fact, they're toxic to themselves. Okay, so these things need to kind of unfold in the physical reality first. Okay, and that's fine. That is fine. The wonderful thing about this is, it's a journey. You can't get things wrong. You just learn from it. You become wise from it. You give an opportunity to make different choices all the time. So it gives you that freedom to think that I'm okay as I am, and all that I've learned so far, or all that I've experienced so far, has got me to this point, and I'm worth it, and I'm worthy of living my best life, and I'm worthy of taking the shortcut and taking the easy road with healing like this. As I say the shortcut and I say the easy road, it has its own different challenges to it. The more that you taste the high vibrational life, the more that you taste things that are, or experience things that are wonderful and beautiful and feel good, the more that you want it. The more that you start to become self-aware and think, actually, I need to strip this away and this away and this away. One layer has gone and then it reveals another layer, and you're just like, oh, that needs to go too. but that's okay. Each layer becomes easier and easier and easier, and you begin to learn the tools that you can move through it better. Okay, the first step can sometimes be the hardest. Sometimes the angels, especially if you're feeling really low, or that you've had some physical stuff that's got going on, the angels try to help clear that up a little bit first physically. They try to clear your path a little bit better, so it can feel like a tower card moment. You know, with the tarot, you've got the tower, and you've got, it looks like it's been attacked and it's all falling apart. That's because the foundation isn't secure. You can keep putting a bandage and plasters and on the wounds and on the things, but actually if it's not got the good foundation, it needs to go. So sometimes it can feel like a tower card moment, and the angels allow this to happen to wake you up and make you realize that you deserve better than this. Or what is it that you're putting out there that's attracting this to you? So there's many layers to this, all right? And it all comes down to being self-aware and becoming, just trying to be your best self all the time. And it's not about always being positive, okay? Negative emotions are very healthy, believe it or not. Not wallowing, not self-pity, okay? We all have those moments, but it's about this isn't working for me, or this doesn't feel right. I'm quite sensitive to this at the moment. I need to take myself away. There's many aspects of negative experiences and emotions that serve us well and serve us in a good way. So even though I'm dressed in white and I have my tiara on and I have my sparkly jewelry on, this is me just living me. My inner child is expressing itself in just freely. I can freely be myself, and this, I've worked hard to wear the stuff. It is the most beautiful journey, but it's about you, and it's about self-love and about really respecting your own journey, that even the darkest days that you've experienced, you can get through them, and they're just a little moment in time, and there are ways that you can release that and heal from that and move on from that, learn from it, be wise from it, and allow it to make you live a little better. And life is for living. Even though I work with the spiritual world, and I work beyond the veil, so I work with those who are no longer with us. So I work on the other side. It's very much about living. This is the whole point. You've got to enjoy your life. You've got to live every moment. And this is what those who have passed over are trying to tell us, are trying to say to us all the time. Love yourself, and love life. And this is what the gift is on this spiritual journey. It's allowing yourself to love who you are, and every aspect of your journey so far. It is worth it. You are worth it. And the angels with these sessions are empowering you. And this is what it's all about. Empowerment, self-empowerment. Let's get rid of those things that no longer serve you, that you've been carrying for so long. Let's get them done. Let's let them go. Okay. Thank you very much for watching and listening. The more questions that are answered, the more questions that come about. So hopefully this has not just answered some, but has made you want to ask some more. When you ask questions, you will receive, whether it be from me or whether it be from someone else. The angels are knocking themselves out to communicate with you, and learn it. And again, all of these signs and synchronicities are bespoke to you. Okay, so I'm going to say love, light and angel blessings. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy it wherever you choose to do today, whether it's the daytime, morning, evening, in the middle of the night and you can't sleep. Just enjoy the moment for now. Thank you, Erica.